folks. We're the Lingenhoels. I'm Arden.
And I'm Lisa.
And hey, we're welcoming you today. And we have Cynthia Kerchner and we have Jim Dutter. And they're with Second Friday. And that's coming up here in 2 weeks?
Days.
May 9th.
About 10 days. So anyway, we're excited about that. We're going to talk to them in a little bit, but Lisa, you have some lacrosse information.
Oh my goodness, yes. So we're wrapping up the school year,
Right.
And senior night is happening for a lot of sports.
And all the sports.
Yeah. So the other night was senior night for lacrosse, and it was quite a moment. And I know Rob, you were there. Right?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, and Brandon Pittman, for those of you who may not know him, but I think most of us in our community know of him. Anyway, Brandon, he scored the first goal of his season. Why is this so big? This is just huge because 11 months ago, he had a vehicle accident and he suffered a traumatic brain injury. And he's recovered from this and is recovering still. But it's a miracle that he is here, he's with us. Through all of this, he's maintained a 4.0, I believe.
A 4.0 GPA.
He's just an amazing young man. And we're just so proud of you, Brandon. And we're just excited to watch you over the next few years and the things that you're going to accomplish. And we're just thankful to God that you are still with us and doing so well. So
Very, very much agreed in it.
Yep. So, we're going to move on because
we got graduation coming up.
Yeah, we do.
Folks, get ready for graduation. It's going to be at the stadium again.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a bunch of graduation parties. We got one coming up.
Oh my goodness!
And you're getting ready for that.
Whew.
Thank goodness I don't have to do a darn thing.
I am just so you don't have to do anything. You just have to show up.
The day of, I set up, but yeah. So we're getting excited about graduation, and before that we have Second Friday.
Yeah.
And that's kind of our lead off into this whole graduation Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
How about it, Cynthia? Tell us a little bit about yourself
and
how you got involved. And
let's first hear about you. Who are you?
I'll bet all of Louisville knows who you are.
Everybody knows you, but do they really know you?
Tell them the in-depth stuff.
Well, I was born and raised here. My father had a grocery store from 1938 to 1968, right across the street.
Okay.
I'm an RN. I'm a graduate of Mercy Hospital School of Nursing. I married Frank Kerchner, whose family had the bowling alley.
That's right.
Which is unhitched.
Yeah, the grocery store was on one side of the street and the bowling alley was on the other side of the street. And somehow we got together in the middle of the street, I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, the bowling alley now is unhitched. I had some Hallmark card shops for a lot of years. I've just been, I claim I am a community volunteer. So I've just gotten really active, starting with business associations who a bunch of business people formed like in the 80s, and then through the chamber, and then through city council. And and I was mayor for a while, 8 years.
I was hoping you'd hit that.
Yeah. So now I'm involved with Second Friday, which is a group of community volunteers which come together regularly to with Jim Dutter, who he takes care of all the bands. We get together and discuss the bands, the food trucks, the activities, and it all comes together 6 times a year this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, starting May 9th. And then
Okay.
is also starts in June with the farmers market. But we can go into all that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jim, tell us the nitty gritty about Jim Dutter.
Well, I been around Louisville most of my life. I grew up outside in the country in Plain Township, and my kids. We moved here probably 40 some years ago, and my kids all went to school here. I've been part of I was on the chamber board years ago, and I've been playing in a band for the last 17 years, and Cynthia came to me one time and said, "Can you help me find some music?" And I said, "Sure." So that kind of led into Second Friday and the Main Street Committee. So I set about finding the best music that I could find, and with the Main Street Committee trying to find sponsors to help us with the sponsorship opportunities to help us fund the thing, along with the city of Louisville, which is the city of Louisville and the Rotary Group of Louisville are the two main cogs in the wheel. If without either one of them, we wouldn't be able to do this.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And we brought in the last 4 or 5. I think this is our 5th year. The first year wasn't the best. We had to find our way through the forest to figure out what worked and what didn't work, and ever since then it's just taken off, and it's been really a neat event. I've never seen anything like it in my 40 some years here in Louisville. It's just a big street party that people enjoy coming to and having a lot of fun, and from 5 to 8 is like family time. We have activities for the kids. We have things going on for everybody, including lots of good food from probably a dozen food trucks. And then at 8 o'clock, we roll out the band and hopefully, have good weather.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to grill you guys with some questions, and you can
Okay.
expand on what goes on and,
Okay,
and
perfect.
what your roles are.
Perfect.
So we'll see you in a second.
Okay.
Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle with a great price? Then check out Ted's Auto Sales. Ted's has a great selection of vehicles and will find you the right one that fits your needs. Ted's was founded on trust, integrity, and respect, and has been serving in the Louisville, Ohio and Nimishillen Township area for over 65 years. So call Ted's today at 330-875-9401. Ted's Auto Sales, Louisville's premium pre-owned dealer.
Hello. Did you know that when you invest in your smile, you're investing back into your Stark County community? Welcome to Thomas Dental. My name's Tanya. I'm Dr. Mike's practice manager. Every day, we're investing back into our community. Here are just a few of our community efforts. Here at Thomas Dental, our mission is bringing smiles back to our community, one smile at a time.
Hello everyone, I'm Tegan Evans. As many of you know, when the Louisville Herald moved on into retirement, the city of Louisville, Nimishillen Township, and all of its community members were left with a void. The community lost its ability to hear about local events, news, information, sports, and community projects. We lost the ability to come together for Louisville's betterment. Well, we have a solution for you, Spotlight Media Network. Spotlight Media Network is a place anyone can go, whether it be social media, YouTube, or our website, that will display information in different formats to show the best Louisville has to offer. One last thing. If you have something newsworthy or something you would like the community of Louisville to hear about, send us an email at spotlightlouisville1@gmail.com. So if you want to see what is happening in Louisville or the best Louisville has to offer, check out Spotlight Media Network, where we know Louisville is #1.
Well, hello, folks. We're back, and we have Cynthia Kerchner and Jim Dutter, and they're with Second Friday. And we're going to talk a little bit more about them. What goes on?
Yeah, we're going to talk about something that I really love, and that is food. So, believe it or
A
not,
lot of food.
a lot of food.
A lot of
So,
food.
tell us about the food. What goes on with the food and the food trucks and the vendors and all of that?
We have like approximately 12 food vendors. Some of them have been here with us for 4 years, and this year we're going to make a little bit of a change because some of them have to take some time off.
Okay.
So, but we've got, pogies in their barbecue,
Oh, love 'em.
moonshine barbecue, Grows and Balls with their really good food trucks, fair food, and D&J, who has their food truck in honor of their son.
Yes.
And so we have really a conglomerate. We have ice cream. This year we're adding a couple new ones. We have a seafood truck that'll be coming this
Ooh,
year.
nice.
Wow.
And we have a Holland, it's called Holland Bird, that does all chicken.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
made,
that's up in North Canton, from North
Right,
Canton.
right. So we've made a couple new additions this year, which will
Great.
be really exciting. But yeah, we have the snow cones, ice cream. We've got the popcorn. I think we have it all covered.
Yeah.
And they are
good.
there from 5 to 10. So if you can sponsor them, it's a big deal
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Without them, it would be difficult for us to survive, really.
Yeah.
Well, we have some other restaurants that are open.
And we do. We want, everything is going to be open. All the stores downtown are open. The restaurants downtown are open. So there's a wide variety of everything for every palate, right?
Yeah.
And then, do you want me to talk about
Yeah.
the farmers?
Yeah, let's talk about the farmers market also.
Market days
Yeah.
start in June, July, August, and September, and that's sponsored by the Louisville Rotary, and that's another group that we are so dependent on. They help us set up for the Second Fridays, they help us tear down for the Second Fridays, and then they will be down there with the farmers market or the market days.
Okay.
And that is June, July, August, September from 5 to 8. And you can set up around 4 o'clock and just call me. My phone number is everywhere, 330-936-9611. And we'll make sure that you have a spot
And that is
in the
at-
St. Louis parking lot.
Okay.
And there'll
Okay.
be vendors going from Main Street down the Thomas Alley down to St. Louis parking lot. So it ties it all together.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't know what else about the St. Louis Church sets up a couple booths down there, and everybody is welcome.
And
Yeah, just-
there is also Dora,
and
right?
Dora.
Let's talk about Dora.
Dora.
Dora started a few
Downtown.
years ago.
Jim, you
Yeah.
know Dora.
Do you
I know all about Dora.
Yeah. Yeah.
First, I thought it was that little baby that
Right.
that doll or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
Dora the doll, Dora the
Yeah,
Explorer.
Then I said, I didn't. Then somebody explained to me what Dora
What the
was. but-
acronym was.
So anyway, it's for the adults, you can
Yes.
go into any one of the bars or restaurants here and pick up a special cup and fill it up with your famous adult beverage that you like. And you can walk around town, and you can actually go down into the market now at St. Louis parking lot,
Louis, yeah, that's
which
incredible.
also will have a beer wagon.
Right.
Okay.
So lots of lots of nice, convenient thing to be able to walk around town with your drink.
So keep your cup.
And keep your cup.
cup.
Don't lose
Okay.
it. And but they'll give you another one if you know,
Yeah.
Okay.
if you need another drink. But it's
So-
really cool.
Okay, so along with that, there are some family activities that are going to be happening throughout the summer also and throughout Fridays.
Well, basically, like I said, the Y will have all kinds of children's activities
Yeah.
downtown. And then just the entertainment from the cats and the
Okay.
cheerleading group.
So each
Yeah.
month there's
There'll be a
special.
change, something. And there's a lot going on, like down the St. Louis parking lot. The youth group is going to start having some activities down there. I think they start like in July.
Oh, good.
For children, that they will have the youth group working with children, playing games and everything with them. And that's going to be in the St. Louis parking lot also.
That's great.
Yes, yes.
Well, you said the Y sets up a thing for kids too.
Right, and that's going to be by the Historical Society downtown Louisville.
That'll be
and they're
great.
going to have games and all kinds of activities out in the street for children. And a lot of times, the AHA Gallery does too. They have artists setting up in the street that people can walk around, take part in.
Great.
And I think they're going to have the Louisville Leopard downtown with the football team. So,
All right.
Yeah, so that's
Yay.
always fun for the kids to go down and
Yeah.
high five and throw a football around for a while. And they're supposed to be part of it this year also.
That's great. Get kids involved.
Well, can we talk about my favorite part?
Okay, it's not
And,
food, everybody.
you know-
Believe it or not.
Jim Dutter has just surprised us year after year
Oh, he's
with
the best.
talent,
He is the
With the
best.
talent.
the talent he gets.
Yes.
And we have, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So tell us your lineup and the genre of music we get.
Yeah, the first let me say that without the sponsorship that we have, without this guy sitting over behind the camera over there, Rob
yeah.
Johnson, and
Rob.
Spotlight Media, and his sponsor, Dr. Thomas, they do so much. Live stream the music
Yeah.
and everything. The speakers up here on the that give us music 24, well, not 24/7. It shuts off at 9 o'clock, I think. But that's all adding to the atmosphere of downtown Louisville, which is really cool. But back to the bands. This year, the first one up is Ode to Eden. It's an Eagles tribute band. 7 bandmates, members. That's a big band.
That is a
So-
big band.
And they all play an instrument of some sort. So
Do you think they'll
They-
play a Hotel California for you?
I hope so.
All
We
right.
can request it.
But we've not had an Eagles tribute band yet, so this will be the first
This will
one.
be a
And
big
they're
deal.
and they are pretty much local.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. I didn't have to go far to find them. But some of the bands, like last year, we had one from Georgia
Okay.
that was here. We won't have any out-of-staters this year, but we do have Tom Petty coming in June.
Tom Petty.
No, Tom died, but.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Tribute band. Yeah.
But his tribute band is alive.
That would be a trick.
That would be a
called
tribute.
King's Highway is a Tom Petty tribute band, and they've been around for a while. They're out of Akron, and they'll be here in June. And I typically don't bring back a band 3 years in a row, but Louisville absolutely loves the Love Boat Band, Overboard.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't resist to bring them back yet again.
Yeah.
There's so much energy in that band and
Yeah.
so much fun to watch.
They're so fun.
So they're back in July. This is really exciting. 3 years ago, we had the Shootouts here, which is what kind of a Western swing country band. Shortly after they played the Louisville show 3 years ago, they were invited to play at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee.
I remember that.
Isn't that amazing?
They just
I
finished.
remember that. Yeah.
They just finished their
Yeah.
7th performance at the Opry in
Oh
Nashville.
my goodness.
Wow.
Just within the last couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And played with Vince Gill on the stage. They sang together on a number.
That's
so
awesome.
they'll be here in August. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
Real fun band. And they're local too.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. The leader of the band's from North Canton.
Oh, wow.
So Ryan Humbert, and he's been on the music scene around Stark County for a long time.
Yeah.
Then in September we have another band called Wintrip, and this guy I've known for a long time. Tremendous guitar player. He played with a lot of famous bands out there. I can't my name, they escape me right now, but
Yeah.
some really famous bands. Leonard Skinner, how's that?
Oh, yeah.
He played with
wow.
Leonard Skinner.
Oh, wow.
He played with who's the guitar singer player for the Eagles? He
Joe
played with
Walsh?
Joe Walsh. He played with his band.
Okay.
So I mean, this guy's been around a long time.
Wow.
And he knows
Wow.
his music well. So he'll be here with his band in September, and they play a lot of rock and roll music, just from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Mix.
Everybody likes that rock and roll.
Well,
Then one of my
Oh, yeah.
favorite bands is coming in October. Is Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young tribute band called Long Time Gone, and they were here a couple years ago,
okay.
Yeah.
and they're very, very good. They're out of Kent,
Okay.
so they're a really, really good
A little
band.
harmony there, huh?
Yeah, lots of great harmonies, and you'll enjoy them. They are a really, really good band. And by the way, all the performances this year are from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
when we did have an orchestra, we brought them in at 7,
Yeah.
but
A little earlier.
yeah, a little earlier.
Things start to settle down, and
Yeah.
everybody gets their chair out there, don't they?
Oh yeah.
It's like it's
Right.
like a fight to get to the
Get
front
your
row.
chair out. Get your
Right.
chair out
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
And,
this year we're going to have those little dance groups and everything right in front, so we're
Okay.
going to have to make some room for them.
Yeah, we'll-
That's all right. We'll work it out.
And you bring
Yeah.
a stage in. I mean, this is professional.
yeah, Kempthorne stage comes in, which is a really nice stage. It's really cool to watch him set it up because it's just like a remote control. The sides go out, the top
Yeah.
goes up, and,
Wow.
you know, and then there it is, you know. So they'll be here 5 of the 6 months
Yeah.
with the Kempthorne stage, and then I have arranged for another stage for the one I think in August
Okay.
because they have it tied up for the Hall of Fame
Yeah,
activities.
for Hall of Fame. Okay. Okay.
And another one of the most exciting things is the fire department puts up the huge flag
Oh,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a background to all
Yeah.
of us. So that's wonderful.
They extend the ladder truck.
Right.
Way out.
So they don't get blown away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we're really excited to, start this and for the year.
Everybody get ready.
Everybody
get
get
ready.
ready, and we just pray for good weather, don't we?
Right.
We've been pretty fortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah, I think. Well, the bands are covered. They have a canopy over top, right? And so the bands are covered. But if it rains, you just sit there in your poncho and listen.
Well,
And enjoy it.
it's always nice when it's 70 out,
Yeah.
It is.
and we get to watch the sunset
Yeah. Yeah.
and hear him sing Hotel California.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go. Can't wait. Can't wait. Well, anyway, we're really excited to have Cynthia and
Thank
Jim
you.
on today, and I hope you guys start to get excited about coming down to Second Friday.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
yeah, you
Go
got something
ahead.
to say. Go ahead.
Cynthia,
I know.
it's all yours.
I know, that's impossible. I just want to say that if anybody in the area is interested in being a sponsor, please don't hesitate to call us. We've got some new great sponsors this year, but we always have room for some more. And that, with the help of all these sponsors, makes it possible for us to bring in these great bands.
Yeah, this just doesn't happen on
Right,
its own.
right, because
you
they're
know.
very expensive.
Yeah.
So the more sponsors we get, then we are able to bring in this great talent, these great bands.
Yeah, we've
Absolutely.
been really blessed in this town. I mean, with Umbrella Alley and Second
Right.
Fridays, the market.
Did I fail to mention, this is a big year for Louisville. 100 years Rotary.
For
Yep.
Rotary.
That's
For
right.
Rotary,
Big
100
deal.
Almost
years.
forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
100
we're getting-
years
We're
Rotary.
getting geared up for the big celebration.
Big
Yeah.
celebration.
And so that's, gosh, 100 years, it flies by, doesn't it? It seems like. Do you remember 100 years ago? No, I'm just kidding. But
Well, let's wrap up with that.
we better
How's that,
wrap up
Cynthia? We'll shoot
before
him
I get
after.
into trouble. I might get backhanded. I might get
You can slap
backhanded.
him now in front of everybody.
But-
Go ahead.
Now, foot and mouth.
Rob,
Foot and
cut him
mouth.
off
Sorry,
now.
Cynthia.
Oh, well, we thank you so much for coming out today. You know? Anyway, we will see everybody at Second Friday in just a few days. And just get out, get your chair ready, get your tennis shoes on, because there's going to be a lot of dancing on Main Street in
Yep.
Louisville. Anyway, everybody have a great week. And always remember, if you're thinking about buying or selling, give us a call. We are your area experts. Have a great week, everybody. Take care.
See you later.
Yay.